guys. I'm only going to say this once. It's gonna be an epic day. Come on. All right, so I'm sure you guys wanna know, is it worth spending your money here at Epic Universe? The answer is... Monsters Unchained just opened up, so I'm rushing over there right now. I just got off of Stardust Racers. Oh my God, you guys. All right, so just after 10 o'clock right now, the gates are open. You can kind of walk around, very similar to like Magic Kingdom and Main Street USA. You can kind of check going to shops. I can't get in until 11 o'clock a.m. today. That's when the park officially opens today. You may have noticed that this video is sponsored, and I wanted to take a quick second to thank Destination Magic for allowing me to be here today. If you're not familiar with Destination Magic, they are a full-service travel agency specializing in Universal, Disney, cruise lines, all-inclusive resorts, just to name a few. So if you are interested in booking your next Universal vacation so you can experience this Epic Universe and all the other resorts at Universal and around the Orlando area, and even worldwide, countrywide. If you have any interest in learning more information about how we can help you book your next vacation here, comment Destination Magic down in the comment section. I'll be reaching out to you with some more information. Let's go inside Epic Universe. Words can't explain how I feel right now. It's, all right, one more time. It's gonna be an epic day. All right, so Epic Universe is in a technical rehearsal right now, meaning we are here before the park officially opens up, so some elements may not be available during this time. But how cool is this main portal here, transporting us into all the worlds? Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. I'm ready, let's go. I was just admiring the centerpiece here, and I noticed all these, they're all the different lands. So you have Harry Potter, you have Super Nintendo World, you have How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm assuming at the top is Celestial Park, as well as the very bottom, Dark Universe. Let's go take our first steps into this wonderful world. Oh, look at the views, everybody. Look at the views. This is incredible. All right, so right when you walk in, you can see the Grand Helios Hotel. That's pretty much the edge of the property. We are in Celestial Park. You have Super Nintendo World and Dark Universe over to the left. And on this side, you have How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, and Harry Potter. But it also looks like over here, directly to our right, is the Emporium. So while we have about 45 minutes to spare, we can go check out some merch, see what they have around here. Let's go into the Sensorium Emporium. Actually, it's a pretty cool sign. I like the attention to detail here, but let's go inside. Right off the bat, you have Toothless. What are some of the prices though? $40?
You like that one better?
Some of the Super Nintendo World items. I might have to pick one of these up on the way out. My girls love Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. The quality on these things are really good. They're not skimping on the quality. Let's see what the $42. Just do a quick scan of this section for you guys for all the Mario, Super Nintendo World items here. Comment down below Donkey Kong if you played this on Super Nintendo way back in the day. Kind of a smaller shop, but that's to be expected because there's gonna be more merchandise inside of all the different portals. What do we have back here? Some Harry Potter items. I don't know. Hogsmeade for Christmas. Isle of Berk merchandise. How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, what is this? That caught my eye, the Dracula. A little Frankenstein. $32. Bride of Frankenstein. A lot of good stuff. Alright, what time is it? 10:25. Still have some time, but I'm gonna kind of want to head out there and explore out there. Yeah, let's just do that now. Let's just go outside now. All right, so right now I'm kind of walking. You can see Super Nintendo World, the walls right in front of me. You can see the tippy-toppy Bowser's Castle right there. But it does look like they are holding you at this point, so you can't really go past there. All right, let's try the other side by the Emporium that we're just on. The closest land over on that side will be How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. So I highly doubt, I'm assuming they'll stop us similar to what they have here. On this side, they have Other Worlds Mercantile, so the main gate is just straight ahead right there. And the Emporium was right over here. But let's go see what they have inside here. Oh, this one is much, much larger. Holy cow. This side seems to be more, at least right when you enter in, is more like Universal, Epic Universe branded merchandise, not necessarily, oh no, you still have some stuff in the back. Like this is what I was talking about. I didn't see any of this in the Emporium. The shirts, the backpacks, the hats, the quarter zips, sweatpants, Epic Universe 53. Get a mug. 25 for the mug. And then they have it broken down into like How to Train Your Dragon, which some of the same stuff we just saw in the Emporium, but more of a selection though. Like I didn't see any of the lounge flies like this or these mugs in the other side. Here's a look at the Harry Potter section in the Ministry of Magic. And the Dark Universe section. Is this the Roosevelts? It is not. Alright, this is kind of the Bride of Frankenstein hat. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Dracula. So far, one of my favorite things is like the artwork in the murals above each section. And then you have the main one right here at the cash register.
Or I can look for colors like yours.
I think those are one of the coolest things. Like look at the, you can actually dine there. I forget the name of it, but we will get there soon enough, my friends. All right, I'm gonna have to save some of this for the way back. I definitely wanna get some stuff for Carrie and the girls. It'll probably all be Super Nintendo World themed. I'm back on the other side now. They do have a Starbucks here. Lots of people just waiting. Oh, they're holding you right here. I want to show you guys what this looks like. Nobody's in line for a photo right now. But what an epic view. Look at that. Alright, so I'm pretty prepared for today. I have my Insta360, the Sony camera I'm filming this on right now. I have 3 batteries for that. I have my phone, I have a portable charger to charge my Insta and my phone. So I should be good in that regard. So hopefully today will be, I'm just so ready for today. I'm so ready. In order of prior to any media coverage would be 1, Dark Universe, 2, Super Nintendo World, I probably would say 3, Harry Potter, and then 4, How to Train Your Dragon, and then 5, Celestial Park, because that's just kind of really just like a main area. I do know a lot of people like Isle of Berk. It's, I think, their biggest, aside from Celestial Park, their biggest area that they have here. All right, so prior to opening for rides, I was most excited for, and it kind of follows suit of my anticipated lands, was Monsters Unchained. And then I've never experienced Super Nintendo World in Hollywood, so I'm excited for Mario Kart. And remember everybody, this park is under technical rehearsals. It is not open to the public yet. So whatever I might have planned to do today could change based upon if a ride goes down. Ministry of Magic has been going down a lot, so we'll see. Which does bring me to another point for Ministry of Magic. Currently it is on a virtual queue, so right now it'll probably change. You can get it 3 times a day, at 11 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock p.m. You can request to join a virtual queue. And so again, those might change. I did want to point out here that Universal's policy has a no filming policy on all of their rides. Everything here is new for me, so I want to try and capture as much as I can. And for you guys at home or wherever you're watching this, I do not have any special privileges and I want to follow Universal's policies, so I will not be filming on the rides, unfortunately. But like I said, I will be taking you guys through the entire queue, and I'm just happy, I'm glad that I get to experience this for myself today. And again, a big shout out to Destination Magic for providing me with a ticket for today. Time right now, 10:47. I'm gonna head back over here where they were holding people and kind of wait it out. I do want to go to Monsters Unchained first. I'll be waiting a while for that, I'm sure, but I really want to knock that one out first, and then I'll explore all the other lands. And also, I want to prioritize trying to get a virtual queue for Battle at the Ministry. So I'll probably wait a little bit to make sure I get that, and then I'll try to go over to Dark Universe. Oh, it doesn't look like they're holding you anymore. You can just kind of walk in. Good to know. Good to know. They do have information. I can show you guys on the app too, but right now the only thing that is open is Super Nintendo World for early entry guests. So the wait times there are pretty high. It's 60 minutes for Bowser's Kart Challenge. And Celestial Park is also open, so you see like Stardust Racers and a carousel. Ooh, Monsters Unchained delayed. I don't know what my game plan is gonna be now. If you guys are coming here in the summertime, make sure to wear sunscreen or bring a hat or sunglasses. It's a new park, which also means not too many, the trees are tiny, you know, not many kind of shade structures are out here yet, so at least so far in Celestial Park, the main area. Quick sneak peek at the Super Nintendo World portal. That looks so cool. They even have theming outside the park, like you can see the coins in the fountain over there. You know what, I think I might mix it up with myself. Stardust Racers is a 10-minute wait, right? No, 15-minute wait, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go over there and then try to hop right over to, no. Let me go see what the line looks like outside the portal for Dark Universe. I keep going back and forth. Nope, I'm just gonna go over to Stardust Racers, get a big ride done and out of the way, and then I'll try to go rush over to Dark Universe. But I have 5 minutes until the virtual queue drops, so I'm gonna get into a shade spot real quick and then try to prioritize that. Look at how cool this view looks though, Grand Helios. They do like a nighttime show here, and I bet it looks pretty cool at nighttime, especially from if you're staying in one of these theme park views. All right, so right now I'm just waiting another 4 minutes. I'll show you guys what the process is like for the virtual queue on here as I do it, but I found a pretty good view. All right, so my strategy is, and it's worked well for me before, is I have two phones. I have a full-time job. I have a work phone here, so I pull up the world clock, and it tells me down to the seconds what the time is. So at 11:59 and like 59 seconds, I will refresh and tap the button over here. So usually have a pretty good success rate for virtual queues doing it that way. All right, here we go. I'm getting ready, getting ready. Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, come on. It's late. Virtual line, there we go. Submit. Did I keep clicking or what? Wait for something else to show up? Come on. All right, well, I'm gonna try again at 3 p.m. Well, let's go get in line for Stardust Racers, our first ride here at Epic Universe. I really want to try and capture our coaster that comes down, but I don't want to waste too much time. Like, look at this. Insane. This is insane. I have heard, I forget which one. So there's two tracks, yellow and green. They are dueling coasters. I've heard mixed reviews on which one is better. But I don't know. Let's just go get in line and see which one's shorter. Let's go get in our first ride.
Attention all guests. We are pleased to announce that Stardust Racers has returned to normal operation and is now open for your enjoyment. We apologize for any inconvenience.
15-minute wait, 15-minute wait. Not too bad if you say so myself. And then, like I said, I'm gonna dart on over to Dark Universe afterwards. I'm assuming it'll still be delayed, the ride. I'm assuming it'll still be down. So I'm trying to use that to my advantage a little bit by trying to do some other stuff instead of waiting in line, not knowing when it'll be back up. Here's a look at the queue. At some point I gotta put the camera down, but I will see you guys after the ride. They do have lockers here. I'm going to, it's photo. Sure. And just like that. All right, I'll see you guys afterwards. I just got off of Stardust Racers. Oh my God, you guys. Let me find a spot and I will, I'll tell you all about it. All right, so for Stardust Racers, I can easily say this was the most intense roller coaster I've ever been on in my entire life. Now, I've never been on Velocicoaster at Universal Studios Orlando, so I can't speak on that. But this by far was cool. The dueling aspect of this really makes the roller coaster, in my opinion. If it was a single, it would still be good. But I feel like just the dueling aspect, going over one another and doing corkscrews and stuff, like it's insane, insane. I did find that my body lifts out of the seat a lot. My seat restraint was pretty snug and I was still kind of going up and down. So just know that I did feel anxious going on this ride. I don't know why, but it was a great ride, really great ride. And then once we got in line 2, of course, it went down a little bit. Oh, look at that, you get a cool shot. It did go down maybe about 10 minutes. It went down while I was in line. There were more people waiting for the green line, the green track over the yellow track. So I went for the yellow track to get a shorter wait time. So I don't know if that means anything to you or not. Overall, a fantastic ride. Monsters Unchained is still delayed. So I might try to see what options I can have for lunch over there, grab a quick lunch and then maybe go wait in line. If it's delayed after lunchtime still, I'll probably go to Super Nintendo World. A lot of those wait times over there are pretty high, but at least I can kind of explore the area and maybe hop in line for something. I might try to go to the Burning Blade Tavern. It is a quick service towards the back of Dark Universe. Here we go, everybody. The portal to Dark Universe. It's alive. Let's go see how cool this is. Remember, this was my most anticipated land opening up here at Epic Universe. Cool as that. Uh-oh. This area is gonna probably look so cool at nighttime. And you can see Igor right behind me. Igor right here. Shout out Jeet, I see you right there. It's cool. Continuing the tour. Got a great shot. Frankenstein Manor over there. Insane, the detail. Look, you got arrows up there. Insane. Oh, the Bride of Frankenstein is meeting right now. That's pretty cool. So it does look like when the ride is delayed, they block the ride, so you cannot go inside. So I made the right choice by going on Stardust Racers, but look at this. You can see at the very, very top, Frankenstein Manor is just right behind me here. The Burning Blade Tavern is just to my right over here, so I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's go check out my first dining experience here at Epic Universe, and it's quick service. Need something quick. I had a lot to do here today. Now, depending, I don't know what the times are for this, but the Burning Blade Tavern right in front of me here actually goes on fire. So the blades do go on fire at certain points throughout the day, and I hopefully I'll be able to capture that for you guys. All right, I actually had to ask a team member for this. I wasn't sure if it was open or not because the doors were closed. However, You can see people are coming out, so let's go inside. Ooh. Take my eyes a second to adjust in here. Is this just a... Is this a bar? So, just talked to a team member. 90% of the restaurants in Epic Universe, you have to mobile order. So I'm gonna figure all that out because I don't have that set up on my phone yet. And then I'll mobile order, and then I'll eat. All right, so the Burning Blade Tavern, I'm not able to do a mobile order right now for whatever reason. But I can go to Das Steakhouse. Here's a look at the menu. I'm just going to kind of go through slowly and see what they have. And then I will head over there and I'll let you know what I wind up getting. Okay, now I can seem to be able to do the Burning Blade Tavern. Das Steakhouse didn't have anything that like really stood out to me, so I want to see what they have here. Not a whole lot. Burning Blade Burger, Cheddar Bites. I might just do a Burning Blade Burger. And just like that, while I'm waiting, I did find a spot inside. I'm in a little corner over here, but the theming in here is incredible. It is pretty dark once the doors close. I just noticed they have like monsters in the back wall over there. Check that out. Food is here. Burger is a little bit smaller than I thought, but hey, it'll hit the spot. There was some stuff in there that I have to take off, but it's pretty dark in here, so I can't really, might be a process. I'll let you guys know how it is afterwards. I think I might be catching it right now. Yeah! That's cool. Well, the Burning Blade Tavern, everybody. It took my eyes like a good minute to adjust being back out in daylight. Very dark in there. My quick review of the food, nothing special, at least the burger that I had. It was small. I went back, it's a 4-ounce Angus burger. You know, it's all right, theme park food. Pricey a little bit for what it is, but you're really paying for the ambiance and being in there and everything else, which that is an A++. The Curse of the Werewolf, this roller coaster here in Dark Universe, is not high on my bucket list to ride. It is like a 10-minute wait. And then Monsters Unchained is still down. Oh, I got it right here. Uh-oh, it goes backwards. Kind of see it right there. There it goes. It is still down at the moment. It's been down since the park opened up today. So I'm heading over to Super Nintendo World. I saw Mario Kart, went down to a 45-minute wait, so I'm gonna probably hop in line for that. And then for reference, you have Frankenstein's Manor right there. And then just right over here, you have the entrance to Das Steakhouse, and the Invisible Man is there right now. We'll get a closer look up of them real quick, and then we'll go to Super Nintendo World. Let's go into Super Nintendo World, come on. And again, as a reminder, technical rehearsals. But here we go. Go down a drain pipe. Now transported into the Mushroom Kingdom. Insane. Absolutely insane. Where do I go? So much to look at here. I do want to go up to Mario Kart, so I'm gonna go do that. Head up here and do that real quick. Again, I've never been to the one in Hollywood, Universal Studios Hollywood, so this is all brand new for me. Totally feel fully immersed in here, like you can't see anything on the outside. They did a great job here. You can get a power band and they have a ton of interactive stuff. When I come back with my kids, I'm definitely buying them that. They're gonna have a total blast in here. Hey, look at this. This is cool. Here we go. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, 45-minute wait.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Ah, they do have a single rider. I'm gonna do single rider. Might be quicker. All right, so I am doing the single rider. Like a Bowser right there. So cool. And again, I cannot film on the ride, so I'm gonna try and highlight as much of the queue for you guys as I can. Well, so far this is a great sign. Just keep on going. We can stop right here. Have to grab a visor. How do I look? Alright, single rider might be the way to go here. Like, we're bypassing a ton of people and saving a ton of time, hopefully. For reference, 12:35. We'll see what it is when we get on. So far, all the queues have just been like insane. From what I've seen online. I've only been on Stardust Racers at this point. Yeah, we're right here. Have to go on right away. Alright, I just got off the ride, you guys. First of all, single rider was the way to go. Instant walk on. Single rider was the way to go. I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. It does have a screen that you kind of put on. It's like a virtual reality. You can take it off, but it really ruins like the whole experience. You have to have the screens on to get the full experience, and it was great. It was great. No longer need that. Thank you. That was fun. Let's see if they have anything different in here. Well, they do have like ride merchandise that is different. Check out the ceiling up here. That's kind of cool. They did a good job of theming their stores at Epic Universe. Well, Universal does a great job theming their stores because they have the tribute stores, and those are always amazing. All right, so for reference, 12:47, and I'm already on the ride, off, and back into the Mushroom Kingdom. Here's a look at Princess Peach's castle. This is where we came in from the tunnel, or the pipe. Once you get to the bottom, you have Yoshi's Adventure. I will go on this a little bit later. It is a 15-minute wait. I usually always see it at 10 or 15-minute wait, but I'm gonna go this way to Donkey Kong Country. It's a 45-minute wait, it looked like when I just checked it on the app, so we're gonna go through here. Again, there's just tons of details at this land. There we go, Donkey Kong Country. The only other park this is not at Universal Studios Hollywood. Here and in Japan. Let's go to Donkey Kong Country, everybody. To my surprise as well, Minecart Madness has a single rider. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I can skip the line here as well. Nice waterfall when you come in. If this can be a walk-on for us too, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. No, it's not. I've got a few people in line this time, so not a walk-on. It is 12:54. All right, I'm still waiting in line here. Time is now 1:12. And I'm just curious, Monsters Unchained is still delayed. So the park opened up, well, at 11 for everybody. They had early entry hours. It hasn't been opened yet today. I've been checking all day. Just part of the technical rehearsal process, unfortunately. All right, time right now, 1:33. Looks like we are just right around the corner up here. The premise for this ride is you're helping Donkey Kong protect the golden banana. And they say that on the audio a ton, golden banana. You hear it? No, we didn't do it, of course. But yeah, we're almost on, almost there. Well, I'm leaving the ride. I made the decision to leave the ride. I waited about maybe 20 minutes with the ride being down, and then the guy in front of me asked a team member, and they haven't even evacuated the whole ride yet, and they still have to diagnose what the problem is. So I just made the call to myself to just leave, and I'll probably go on, hit the bathroom, and then go on Yoshi's Adventure, and then maybe Monsters Unchained will be open back up, but we'll see. Here's a look at some of the track. Again, it's made to look like you're jumping the track. We're going this next time. That looks delicious. Gonna keep this rolling for you guys. Here's the bubbly barrel, sorry. That's where you can get that dessert that the guy just got. Right here. You can meet DK here as well. Donkey Kong? I'm assuming it's right here. Yeah. He's just not meeting currently right now, but you can meet Donkey Kong here. Be pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's go on Yoshi's Adventure, everybody. Right now it's only a 10-minute wait.
Yoshi's Adventure right this way.
Thank you. My girls would definitely love this ride. Oh, look at Toadette. I do love a ride where you can just cruise and get on. The theming in here is pretty great, actually. It's incredible. The theming for these queues at Epic Universe has been pretty great, and this one's no different. Even though it is a kid's ride, it's still done really well. So the premise here with Yoshi's Adventure is to find the 3 colored eggs. But you get great views, and this will be it for my videoing of the ride. Alright, have to say goodbye to your Yoshis. Sayonara. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I knew it was a short kids ride, but that was pretty short. It's definitely a good change of pace though. I didn't mind it. Show you guys Toadstool Cafe real quick. I think it's a quick service restaurant. And then I'm pretty sure this is where you can meet Mario and Luigi, right here. Let's go see what kind of stuff they have in the 1-Up factory. Oh yeah, there's the power-up bins. How much are those? Let me see if I can find some, because I know my girls will get them when we come back as a family. Sorry girls, I'm here without you right now, sorry. Well, they kind of have it broken out by character here. So you have Peach, you have Mario. Oh, let me go back. Peach, Mario. They have a Luigi section. Shout out to you, Carrie. This is your character on Mario Kart. You always pick Luigi. Toadstool Cafe section, Chef Toad. They have a bunch of pins and things like that, keychains here. And additional stuff. But where do you get the power-up bands? Oh, they're at the register. They're up there at the register. We have a Bowser section, a Yoshi section. Yoshi was always my favorite character whenever I played like any Mario games. He's usually my go-to for Mario Kart too. All right, let's head on out of here. Check the waits, check some of the wait times and see what else we want to do. I might want to get a snack, I think. Snack is on the horizon here soon. But yeah, Super Nintendo World. Probably the most interactive land they have here at Epic Universe. A lot to see, a lot to do here in this land. So we haven't been to 2 lands yet. It's 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 right now. We haven't been to Harry Potter, nor have we been to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. And Isle of Berk is one that a lot of people underestimated before it opened up. They really like that land. So let's go see how it is for myself. And I'll let you guys know what I think. And I am pretty hungry right now. Like I said, I'm gonna get a snack. I'll probably get another drink. But they have a pretzel cone with like macaroni and stuff inside at How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know yet. We'll probably explore, get that, and then maybe try to go on a ride in How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. But they're doing some kind of fountain show right now, and this looks pretty cool actually. That's pretty cool. And you get it on the other side too. You walk over here and I'll show you. You get the carousel and the Grand Helios. Oh, even by the Grand Helios, the fountains are going off over there. Was not expecting that far. This is cool. See, I like things like this that like you aren't expecting at all whatsoever and done really well. This is a cool show. Whatever this is, I don't know the name of it. Unexpected, but great. All right, the next adventure. We, my friends, have dragons. How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. Here we go, we're being transported. Oh, got some fire going on here. Look at that. Let's see what this says in a stone. It says, this is Berk. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. We have dragons, lots and lots of dragons at the very bottom there. Welcome to Isle of Berk, everybody. All right, so right when you walk in, you kind of get a sense of everything. The roller coaster here, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, is delayed. You can kind of see it right there, dude. Looks like it might come back up online soon, so maybe I'll do that first and then grab a snack. I don't know yet. Here comes another test. I mean, this is kind of a cool shot. So there are 3 rides here. 3. Fire drill, which I hear you get super soaked in there. You're essentially on a boat trying to shoot targets and shoot other boats with water guns. So you'll get super wet on that. I might do that actually, because that sounds pretty fun if the line's not too long. You have Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which is a roller coaster here that a lot of people like more than they thought. The third one is right here, Dragons Racer Rallies. So I can get a better view for you guys. Looks different, kind of cool. I did just pass like a kid's play area. Here goes the coaster. It's cool. This is a better shot of Dragon Racers Rally. Looks like you might be able to control your dragon, if it goes side to side or not. See if we get on that one today. I think the pretzel things, yeah, they're over here. You get a couple of options. They have 3 of them. You can get a goldfish mac and cheese, a PB, pork, bacon, and jam, and then dragon fire chicken spire. And let me get one, I'll show you guys. Quite a line, it's pretty popular. All right, I got out of line. Hiccup's Wing Gliders just opened up, so I'm gonna head over there while there's no wait, because it literally just opened up. And now there's a rush. Let's go see how this is. So this will be ride number 4 for us today. Here we go, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, 15-minute wait, but it literally just opened up. So I will take you guys in.
Attention Vikings, we are currently experiencing a brief delay while Hiccup makes some adjustments to the wing gliders. Sorry about that. We'll let you know when we're ready to take flight.
Big queue. They do have lockers up there, it looks like, so we'll be storing you guys here in a little bit. Want to try and highlight some of the extra queue for you guys. You do get some good views of Stardust racers. And we're going this way, so never mind. All right, I'm gonna be at the lockers before you know it, so I will see you guys after the ride. I'll let you know how it is. And then we'll get some food. All right, so they opened it and it went down again. Just my luck, I haven't moved in this spot since. But it is almost time for the next virtual queue for Battle at the Ministry, so see if I can get that in 5 minutes. Also for reference too, Minecart Madness is still delayed. The one over in Donkey Kong Country. So I'm glad I got out of that line. That was a smart decision. But now I'm stuck again. All right, I'm having lag issues with the virtual queue. I don't know if you will when they open up the park, but I did get it 5:10 to 5:40. So we will be riding one of the best rides, if not the best ride here at Epic Universe. I'm excited. Still waiting. All right, back in line. I wasn't get the Dragon Fire, but it comes with peppers, and I don't know if they're mixed in versus just on top. So I'm gonna go with the PB, pork, bacon, and jam. All right, so here it is. This is the PB&J pretzel cone with macaroni, pulled pork. Looks delicious. Would be a cool shot. The ride's down. Still a cool shot anyways though. I'm hungry. Let's dig in. I'll let you guys know how it is. All right, so partially in. Oh, I forgot to mention, like, they don't have a lot of seating in the shade on the other side of the river there. So I had to find something, make my own little seating area. But again, I would say continuing with lunch, good, not great. It gets the job done. I was very hungry, so I'm going to eat the whole thing. Like, it's not bad. It's just, you know, average. All right, so I stand by what I said. I finished the whole thing. I was hungry. I downed my drink. I was thirsty. I don't know, good, not great. But again, it's not bad. It just gets the job done, and that's really all you need right now. To this point, fire drill's a long wait time. I don't want to go on the racers. Spinny things like that just don't do my stomach well. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing some filming for some other videos, some shorter videos going more in depth on all the different lands. So the next time you see me on this video, we will be over at Battle of the Ministry, going on that ride hopefully. Or unless somehow, some way, Monsters Unchained opens up and we'll go on that. That's a big priority. So if that opens up, we'll do it. Otherwise, it will be Harry Potter. I already take that back. I haven't even done a whole loop yet in here, so I'll show you guys on my way out. I will say, whatever this looks like, a dining area, meat hall. I will say this is pretty impressive. It's done very nicely. Here's the front, the queue for fire drill. 50-minute wait right now. Let me see if I can get a better view for you guys what the ride's actually like. And I am now on my third battery that I have for my Sony camera. I've been shooting a lot of stuff. I don't know how much will make it into the vlog, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. I'm doing a lot of filming here, and for good reason. It's an entire brand new theme park. Like, how many opportunities in my life will I get to go to an opening, or a pre-opening, for a brand new theme park? All right, here's a better look at fire drill. You shoot a bunch of targets. I'm assuming you get scores, but I don't know that for sure yet. Never been on. But you get really wet. You get really wet. Let's continue this way. You can get a meet and greet with Toothless, 45-minute wait. I can kind of see him over here in the distance, so let's see if I can get a shot going by so I can show you guys. Okay, there's Toothless. That's cool. And here's another look at fire drill. Kind of a cool concept though. I guess there are elements that get you wet. Since you don't really shoot at other boats. It's just stuff that can get you wet, yeah. Like, you know, that's gonna get you wet and sprayed on. Hey, remember, if you're looking to come to Epic Universe, comment down below, Destination Magic. Help you with all of your vacation needs. Like I said, Universal, Disney, cruises. Hey, bud. How you doing? That's cool. Kind of brings you right back around towards the front here. Got a good view of everything. This land, Isle of Berk, is bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Like Dark Universe, smaller than I thought it was going to be. But we'll get into more of that stuff towards the end of the video. Now I will see you guys at our next ride. As of this moment, Battle of the Ministry in the Harry Potter area. So again, unless Dark Universe or Monsters Unchained opens up, see you at Harry Potter. Alright guys, it is 4 o'clock right now. Monsters Unchained just opened up, so I'm rushing over there right now. Everybody's speed walking over here. It looked like it was a 40-minute wait, so we'll see. We'll see. I've been waiting all day for this. All right, here we go. Again, I've waited all day for this one. Excited to finally be able to go on. All right, so this was a mad dash over here. This just opened up. Monsters Unchained. It is a 40-minute wait right now. Probably included some clips on my iPhone trying to get over here, but I have my camera all set up now and ready to capture this queue. I'm excited. I caught a glimpse of something up there. What does it say? Who's the true what? Monster. I'm so excited for this one, you guys. All right, so they do have like an extended queue outside. So beware of that during the summertime, but you do get to go inside for a little bit. Part of the queue experience here. Kind of setting the tone, you know? We're slowly moving, but check out the wait now. It's a 105-minute wait. When I entered in line, it was a 45-minute wait. So it quickly went up. We're going back inside. You can see some of the details, like blood coming through the cracks. Cool touch. In the next room right now. The details in the queues, I'm telling you. Insane. Insane. Look at this. Organs for transport. And then that newspaper, it says Shadows over Darkmoor. Lab rats, don't touch. Here's a better look. Look at Frankenstein. Insane. Look at that. This ride vehicle is similar to that of Forbidden Journey at Island of Adventure, the Harry Potter ride, which last time I rode that years and years ago gave me a headache though. So hopefully they've tweaked some things a little bit. All right, we are going upstairs now, it looks like. Oh, look, you kind of get a look at up here, the electricity. You guys, my excitement for this ride, I don't know how to put it into words. It's gonna be fantastic. I have a little pre-show, but they don't make you stay here and watch, so you just as you're passing by. Seems like they're hunting for monsters. Jeez. So this section I think is dedicated to Dracula, which I know we're trying to defeat. Looks like all this electricity is powering Dracula. I'll give you guys a better look though. No, it has Dr. Victoria Frankenstein's signature on there, so I think this is hers, trying to understand or learn Count Dracula so we can defeat him, I think. We'll see if I'm right. I don't know for sure. There she is, Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Keeping it going.
Look closely. This is a catacomb navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, leak or steals, nothing goes wrong. You're bothering our guests. Send them in. I'm ready for them. Yes, Doctor. The doctor will see you now.
All right, one pre-show done. Let's go to another one now.
I'm afraid of what you've done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them.
What's Doctor?
Lower the lights. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself. That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will
see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors.
Oh, let's go. If it doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will, but locker time. All right, so I'm going to number 6. No, number 5. I'll go number 5. And then I'll see you guys afterwards. Oh my God, you guys. Insane. All right, let's talk about that as we go over to our Battle of Ministry virtual queue. There's so much to unpack there. That was a great ride. All right, so what I loved about, I'll start from the from the theming of the facade, the ride, to the queue. All of the actual like elements, the detail in the elements, I absolutely love. And in the queue, I think I love it because there's not a lot of screens in the queue. They're used as like subtle elements, not the main factor. Get where I'm going with this? In the ride, Monsters Unchained, the animatronics are amazing. Like, zero question of, like, insane amount of detail on the animatronics. The size of the animatronics, the motion of the animatronics, fantastic. I gotta wait they're doing another water show. You guys won't be able to hear me, so I gotta wait to finish my thing. All right, it just finished up the fountain, the water show. But what I was trying to get at before was on the ride, the actual ride, it does a good job of blending in animatronics, real aspects, real decor with screens. Some sections were pretty screen heavy, and so for me, personally, it takes away from the ride a bit, but the animatronics, the way they jump out, the way the ride vehicle shows you and tells the story, does a great job. Overall, a great, great ride. Hard for me to say like the best ride I've ever been on in my life. I feel like it's up there. It's definitely one of the best rides I've ever been on. No question about it. But for me to put it at the top, I mean, probably with the queue theming, the storytelling, the animatronics. Think of like to put it in Disney terms, this and Battle at the Ministry are probably Universal's response to Rise of the Resistance. It is that kind of like, you know, theming, that kind of ride where it just takes you through like this whole story and everything is done to a T. My only quibble, my only thing with it is too many screens at some parts of it. That kind of takes away from it, but overall a great ride. Now we get to go on another great ride. It is time for our virtual queue in 5 minutes for, you can't see the portal. It's behind the trees. We're going to Battle at the Ministry, which many people regard as the best ride here. They like it better than Monsters Unchained. Now I will admit I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so Monsters Unchained will probably for me be a better ride, but I will let the ride do the speaking here. Well, as we are about to go into the portal here, I got a notification that my virtual line had to be rescheduled. It is delayed now. I was given an express pass to go on something. That, my friends, is a bummer. I still have not stepped foot into this area, this land yet, so let's at least go inside, explore it, see what there is. Just by some odd chance the ride opens back up, we'll go on it, but we'll see. All right, for In Dreams, we enter a world that is entirely on our own. Let's go in, everybody. Let's go to Paris. We are now transported into Paris. Alright, this is already pretty impressive. The sheer size of this thing, this monument, looks like the Arc de Triomphe, kinda. Wow. It just takes this to a whole nother level. I truly feel like I am in the streets of Paris right now. The buildings just seem more realistic, in my opinion. Bigger scale. More realistic to, you know, Paris, Europe. Insane. You might have noticed I'm saying insane a lot. That's my substitute to Epic. I feel like it'd get annoying if I said everything is Epic at Epic Universe all the time. But like, look behind me, like, insane. All right, so they do have a show here, one of their entertainment offerings. Battle at the Ministry is that way. I'm gonna go this way real quick first, since there's less people, and then go down that way. Oh, Bar Moonshine. I have seen this on some videos. It's pretty small inside. What is this? Stroller parking? I don't know. I'm just kind of roaming at this point, just looking at all the different areas here. It's like a little hidden, like a little nook. I think this just brings me back to where I was. Ah, okay, I get it now. Yeah, here's that bar. Believe it or not, I'm actually running low on my third battery. So for this area, I apologize if you're really looking forward to it. I'll still kind of highlight some things here, but I won't be able to do like a deep dive for this vlog that you're watching. But I do want to go over to Battle at the Ministry, just to see what's going on. There is a good group of people down there. Nobody can go in, obviously. Just wanted to show you guys on camera. It is delayed. And I thought, since I got an express pass, you know, I was like, ooh, maybe I can finally go on quickly Minecart Madness. That's delayed again too. Maybe on the way out I'll go up on Hiccup's Wing Gliders. It does accept express pass, so maybe I'll do that on the way out. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to stay here until park close today. I do have to get back home. I have a couple things going on at home that I have to get there for. And I miss my family too, you know? So I gotta come back and experience more of this park with my family. I will not be able to do everything today. All right, let's head out of here. All right, guys, let's go back to Isle of Berk. I've already brought you through here, so I'll see you guys after the ride. All right, call me crazy. I enjoyed that better than I thought I would. Call me crazy because I think I like that better than Stardust Racers. I get they're different coasters, right? Stardust Racers, I was lifting out of my seat the entire time. It's a more intense coaster, so if you like that, that's probably more for you. This is more smoother, softer curves, better theming kind of around the ride versus just a roller coaster, you know what I mean? So for me, Hiccup's Wing Gliders is a great ride, and I do prefer it over Stardust Racers. So right now I'm running low on battery. Like I said, I'm down to 29% on my last battery for my camera. I'm going to go to the front, get my family some merchandise, probably Mario or Donkey Kong or something Nintendo, and then I will give you guys my 2 cents overall. And again, big thank you to Destination Magic for allowing me to come to Epic Universe today. It's been a great day. This portion of the ride is kind of early on after you take off, so it really sets the tone for like the rest of the ride, and just a lot of great elements. Great ride. Getting some last views here in Celestial Park. All right, Princess Peach for one daughter, Princess Peach for the other daughter. My youngest said she wanted a blue Yoshi. Sorry, Amelia, I don't have a blue Yoshi. All right, they do have these. My daughter likes kind of these figurine types of things, and they do have a blue Yoshi. So I might get this for Amelia. She's 4, so she fits, you know, right in that range. I got the gifts. I need to pay better attention to the price. That Yoshi thing was $37, and then the Peach thing was $21. Pretty expensive, but now I'm gonna go into Other Worlds Mercantile. I saw a mug that I was gonna get Carrie. That was a Donkey Kong one. She played Donkey Kong a lot as a kid, so I'll get her that. Guess I probably just should have came in here. This is a bigger store. It's either between this one or this one. That's a real big cup. I'm gonna go with this one. All right, you wonder next which path to chart. The answer lies within your heart.
What are you doing?
Let's head on out of here, everybody. One last look. We'll be back. We will be back, I guarantee you. I saw this on the way out. I missed this coming in because it was just chaos, but it's a good height requirement. You can kind of check before coming in for your kiddos. All right, so I'm sure you guys want to know, is it worth spending your money here at Epic Universe? The answer is yes, absolutely. It is a fantastic park. I don't think you'll be able to do everything you want to do in one day, so it's probably a 2-day park because everything will be brand new. In a couple of years, you know, it might be a 1-day park or something like that, but crowds are going to be there. It is a new park. I'm probably going to be pretty busy for the first year, you know, maybe a year and a half. The idea of the portals is cool. I like that it kind of transports you to these worlds. So the portals, I think, is a great idea. Celestial Park, the park right when you walk in and connects all the portals, underwhelming in my opinion. I feel like there could be more there. I feel like it's a small section of the park. Some of the lands are smaller than I thought they were, like Dark Universe was smaller than I thought. Super Mario World was bigger than I anticipated, as well as Harry Potter area. You kind of get a lot of nooks and crannies in that area, so it was pretty big. And then Isle of Berk, I think, is their biggest one. I could be wrong. It's either between that or Super Nintendo World for their biggest one. Aside from Celestial Park, I don't really count that as a portal, but I know Universal does. But anyways, I had a total blast here today. We will be back with my family in the near future, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're not annual pass holders at Universal, so anytime we come, we do have to pay out of pocket. So, but on that note, I do want to thank Destination Magic for today. I was able to get in and get free parking today, so thank you, Destination Magic. And remember, I will put all of the description in below for them and for the travel agency. So any questions, anything that you want to do, anywhere you want to go, Destination Magic can get you there. With that being said, everybody, I think we're going to start a Universal playlist on our channel here. So far, it's probably just going to be this vlog and Volcano Bay that we have been to on our YouTube channel journey here. Great day, an epic day at Epic Universe, and you guys are going to like it. I do really hope that Universal fixes the issue that's having with its rides. It is in technical rehearsal, so I do understand that aspect of it. But I do feel like, or hopefully I captured today, that a lot of the rides I wanted to do when I wanted to do it kind of went down. It's unfortunate, but you gotta roll with the punches, you know? Look at the views going back to the car. Also, if you have any questions on Epic Universe, let me know down below. And as well, if you want any help or anything, quick questions for travel planning wise or travel agency, comment Destination Magic down below.